Today we're going to be working on lesson 310, parentheses in number sentences. So make sure that you've got that written on the top of your page. We've already done a lot of talking about parentheses. But before we go any further, we want to make sure that we know parentheses tells us which numbers to compute first. So go ahead and write the word parentheses down below your title. And this shows which operation to do first. What do I mean by operation? Go ahead and turn and tell your friends. Great. So I'm hearing things like addition, subtraction, what else? Multiplication and division. So I just wrote those symbols above mine. You can do the same just to remind myself what an operation is. You can go ahead and put some parentheses around your word parentheses to help to remind you what that looks like. Parentheses shows which operation to do first. So just like in our math message problem that we started with, it's important to insert parentheses when you have more than one operation going on to tell which one to do first. So we take a look at this problem, 28 minus 6 plus 9 equals 31. We have to do a certain operation first in order for that answer to truly be 31, for this number sentence to be true. So when I do 28 minus 6, if I put parentheses here, then this number sentence is true. So go ahead and write that number sentence down below with me. And put those parentheses in as well. When I'm solving a number sentence with parentheses, I think it's helpful for you to do the operation in parentheses and to rewrite that number sentence. So I've got 28 minus 6, which I would rewrite as 22, and then I've got the rest of that number sentence, 22 plus 9 equals 31. Okay? So this number sentence is true. Go ahead and write that down in your notebook and follow along with me. If I take the same number sentence but change my parentheses, I'll have a different solution or different response right there. 28 minus 6 plus 9 this time. So this time I'm going to do my operation 6 plus 9 together first. So I've got 6 plus 9, which I know is 15. So if I do 28 minus 15, what is my answer then, friends? 13, that's right. So when I change the parentheses, I change the order of my operations, right? Now my number sentence is true. Yeah. It was on that. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds to make sure you've jotted this down. And then we're going to try this idea with a couple more. Raise your hand if you need more time. All right, guys. So let's take a look at another example here. I'm going to write the number sentence, and I want you to insert parentheses to make the number sentence true. I'm going to write it in two different ways. Yes, you're going to need to write it in order to insert parentheses to make the number sentence true. So just like our last one, I've got the same numbers in the same order, but one way I can insert parentheses for my operations to equal 14, and another way I can insert parentheses for my answer to equal 4. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to work through that. So where you insert parentheses to make that true. Okay, so let's check our understanding. First thing I would do is I would try it out, right? So I might just try 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 times 2, 14. Found it, right? So thumbs up or raise the roof if you put your parentheses right there. Good. Let's pretend that I didn't get it right the first time. I try my parentheses in between surrounding another operation. So when I did this one, I would do what's in parentheses first. 3 times 2 is 6. 10 minus 6 is 4 though, so that didn't work. So if it came to a point where I didn't get it right the first time, I just try another one. So we knew 10 minus 3 was 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So I've already figured out this other one then, right? So I've got 10 minus, I'll try parentheses here. I've got 3 times 2 is 6. So 10 minus 6 equals 4. Raise the roof if you put parentheses there. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to write out a couple more for you, and I want you to go ahead and insert parentheses to make that number sentence true. But for now, we're going to stop our video, so politely say goodbye.